Good morning, students. Myself, Mahima Sit. Today we will discuss a very important chapter, that is operators in Java. Now, as you all know that Java is a language with the help of which we can do programming. But programming doesn't mean that we have to do only text editing or we have to only type text. We have to do some calculations also, and for that operators are required. Operators are symbols that perform specific operation on any operand. Operand means any number, and operators are the symbols or are the signs with the help of which we perform the calculation. When we talk about operators, a structure of tree comes in our mind, that because operators can be classified into many types. The first type is arithmetic operator. Arithmetic means all the operation work which is directly related to the calculation part only, that is addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, etc. Next comes the logical operator. Logical means where we have to think, where we have to decide that this should be correct or that should be correct. This should be done and that should be done, like that. So various logical operators are there. Next is the relational operator. Relational operator means where we have to deal with the relation between the numbers. Similarly, ternary operators, bitwise operator, bitwise shift operator, assignment operator, unary operator, etc. Now, as you can see the tree, the very first operator is the unary operator. Now, unary means single. Unary means one. Okay. So, any operator which can perform work on one operator is the unary operator. Now, unary operator can be unary plus operator or unary minus operator. Unary plus means plus A, unary minus means minus A. Here I am again showing you the different types of operator used in Java. Now, this is a chart of the arithmetic operator which we use to perform calculation. The first is addition. This is the plus sign. The second is subtraction. Third is multiplication. Fourth is division. Fifth is modulo. Modulo means the remainder operator. Then increment operator and then decrement operator. Now, you must be aware of all these operators. Only the new operators are the last three one, that is the modulo operator, the increment operator and the decrement operator. Here you can see simple examples with the operator sign, like in plus sign 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 is equal to 14. Minus sign 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. 10 minus 5 minus 2 minus 1 is equal to 2. Then asterisk means multiply. 5 into 4 is equal to 20. Then 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 is equal to 120, and so on. Now the percent, 20% means 20 upon 100 means 0.2. 20 caret 4 means 20 to the power 4, that is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 is equal to 60. Now, the last three operators were modulo operator, increment operator and decrement operator. So we will start discussing from the below of the chart. That is, first we will discuss increment and decrement operator. Increment and decrement operator means that with this operator the operand can be increased by 1 or can be decreased by 1. The increment and decrement operator use only one operand. The increment operator plus plus adds 1 to its operand. So the sign is plus plus 1. The decrement operator is minus minus. It subtracts 1 from its operand. So the sign of decrement operator is minus minus. Like for example, count plus plus. Count is a variable, plus plus is an increment operator. So in short, count plus plus means count is equal to count plus 1. Now here also in another chart you can easily see that increment and decrement operators are classified into pre-increment operator and post-increment operator, and the decrement are pre-decrement and post-decrement. Now pre means before and post means after. So pre will place plus plus sign before the number and post will place plus plus sign after the number. Similarly, pre-decrement will place minus minus sign before the number and post-decrement will place minus minus sign after the number. Here y is equal to plus plus x. The value of x is 4 and the value of x is 4, okay, and plus plus x means first we will add 1 to x and then we will write the answer. So the initial value of x is 4. After doing the calculation it will become 5 and in together the value of y is 5 now. Now again to the second line, y is equal to x plus plus. Now here the plus plus sign is placed after the number. It means first we will use the number and then we will give an increment to the number. So the number is 4 initially. Find value of x. X will become 5 because the value of x will increase, but the value of y remains 4 only because y is equal to x plus plus. We will first use the number. Initially the value of x is 4, so y is equal to 4 only, and after using y is equal to 4 the value of x will increase and it will become 5. Similarly, decrement, y is equal to minus minus x. First we will decrease the number y1 and then we will use the number. So the value of x is 4. After decreasing it will become 3 and the value of x, y is also 3. Similarly, y is equal to x minus minus. The initial value of x is 4. First we will use the number and then we will give an decrement to the number. So as we have to write x, the value of x will decrease and it will become 3, but in y when we write the value of y, the x will remain 4 only. Now increment and increment variable, as I have told you that plus plus if it is placed before a number, or you can say now, that we have to first add the number and then use the number. Then post means the operand, or sorry, the operator is placed after the number. It means the addition or decrement, the increment or decrement will be done after the number, later on. Now prefix and postfix now will be called prefix, later will be called postfix. Similarly here also you can see this. Here also in this chart you can see that we have to do prefix and postfix, that is pre-increment, pre-decrement, and post-increment and post-decrement. In the first one, the value of x is 10 and we have to find the value of y, which is y is equal to plus plus x. Now when we do plus plus x, so first we will add the number and then we will use the number. So the value of y will become 11 and similarly the value of x will also become 11. Now in decrement, when we use minus minus x, the value of x will decrease by 9 and similarly the value of y will also decrease. But in post increment decrement, when we talk about post increment, first we will use the number and then we will give an increment to the number. So the value of y will remain same, that is 10, but the value of x will become 11. In post decrement, similarly the value of y will remain same, that is 10, but the value of x will decrease and it will become 9. Now here is another example. See, y is equal to 2 into plus plus x and y is equal to again 2 into a plus plus. Now here first we will give an increment of 1 and then we will multiply the number, and in the later one first we will multiply the number and then we will give the increment. Now there is another example. Now here is another example. The value of x is given, it is 1, and what will be the value of plus plus x? It will become 2. Then what will be the value of again plus plus x plus plus, as the value of x is increased? Now the value of x is 2. So the value of x plus plus will also remain 2, but in our mind it will become 3. The value of x is now 3. Now the value of minus minus x, as the value of x is 3, first we will decrement it and then we will use, so it will become 2. Now the value of x minus minus, as the x is 2 now and we have to use x minus minus, so nothing will happen. The value of x will also remain 2, but later on it will become 1 because we will decrease 1 from 2 and it will become 1 again. Now here are few examples. You can easily use these examples and you can solve these examples. Now see, this is a program, a complete program of Java. Here int I comma j, I and j are the variables. The value of I is 0, the value of j is I plus plus. So now what we have to do, we have to use post increment and pre increment and to give the value. So now go through these questions. And do it in copy also. You have to find out the output of the given question. No need to worry about the statements which is there in the program, because I know that you are new to Java, you don't know how to print a program, how to type a program. Here you simply have to solve this operation of increment and decrement. Thank you.